Well, for Orlando, there is some significance to this game for them because victory here means they will officially have the third best record in the league. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the professional level. I want to ask a more general question. What was the key to your success as a player and as a champion?
You know what? Most people would say you would start at the top, but I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU, early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school. Those were the ones. And honestly, there's no bigger than family. My brother Vince and my dad were the ones who really got me there.
Well, you got to have great teammates. You know, I'm the first one to say, yeah, I have 4 championships, but one of my favorite teammates, Big Shot Bob, he saved me so many times. Another one of my favorite teammates, B. Shaw, he saved me. Rick Fox, he saved me. So you got to have great teammates, great organizations. You know, they allow you to focus on what you do and what you do best, as long as family and friends and all that. And Ernie, I remember when you interviewed me when I was 18 years old.
I remember that. Now, I had just started at Turner, went to San Antonio, did a feature on Big Shaq.
Wow, that's incredible.
It was.
Yeah.
I haven't changed at all, have I?
No, you still look beautiful.
I had more hair.
Good genes or good docs?
He's got good doctors.
Let's get to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Looking at the last game for the Orlando Magic, it was a win against the Pistons.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
A look at the Magic starting group. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Jensen in at the point guard position. And so here's Cleveland. Nice open look, but it's no good. Gordon with a screen on Green. Here's Jensen. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Oladipo. Following the miss by Freak. Oladipo with the ball. Now Green defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Niquo, Vucevic. Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. 6-point game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
Here's Oladipo following the score by Cleveland. To the paint. The pass to Jensen. Drills the three-pointer. He has 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And here's Green outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And how about that? Responding to the
tete-a-tete going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Now here is Augustine. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. They get it back. Green up on top. Stolen by Gordon. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Oladipo against Augustine. Augustine with the steal. And Green slams it in.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right. And caught the defense totally off guard.
Hey, guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile. More of a smile of relief.
Another miss by Orlando.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him. It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
And Oladipo kicks to Harris. And too long on the shot.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Jensen. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Not phased at all.
Ridiculous.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA. Great teams. The Cavaliers 5th.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Here are the Magic now. They trail by 3. Bradley dishes to Vucevic. Green with the block. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Taylor's checked in for Cleveland.
Substitution for the Cavaliers.
Here's Harris. Another miss by Orlando.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Kicks it out to Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Gordon. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
A nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Here's Green, following the score by Avery Bradley. Shot by Taylor, no good.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break, averaging about 18 points per, 12 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
You know, over this last whole stretch of games, I mean, he's been shutting down the lane with absolute authority.
Just 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. Offensive rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Green. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Lakers.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature.
And so here's Orlando, following the basket by Freak and the basket by Harris.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And the shot is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Down low. Green with the block. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Kept alive, Torres. Back to Green. It's a pick by Love. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks to Monroe. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. But they get it back. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And, Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Green, he's in a shooting game. Buford is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Dudley in at the three, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Cleveland making a change here. Oladipo hits them both. Cleveland leading by 8. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers was just phenomenal. He finished with 25 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Back to Oladipo. Shot from the wing. And the jumper is on the mark. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
The drive by Green, and the shot is good.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Free throw drops for Green.
Really an extraordinary game for Green. He's got 21 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 11 on the basket from Jensen. And here's Green outside. Orlando grabs the miss. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And I know that's a game they'd like to forget. Sort of a tough day for them all the way around.
I don't see any reason they won't be able to rebound from it quickly, though. Quite honestly, I think this is a resilient squad, and they'll bounce back quickly.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Green. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Augustine passes to Green. They double him with Vucevic. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 23.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 11.
Shooting much better here in the second quarter.
Yes, very, very impressed with how much more alive they look here to get back in. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Gordon. Dudley against Oladipo. Floats one. Got a hand on it.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
The Cavaliers have shot just 1 free throw early, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And Cleveland making a change here. Birch is checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. Tyler's checked in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Oladipo. Plays it in off the breakaway. Oladipo's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
The Magic trail by 10. It's Oladipo on the wing. He dishes it to Tyler. Inside, Vucevic. A quick check now. The 2K leaderboard in the league's best rebounders at the 2-guard slot since the All-Star break. Freak number 1. Second, Victor Oladipo.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Absolutely. When your 2-guard can squeeze the orange like that, as each of these players on that list can, it can be a major X factor for you.
There's the pick. Green dishes to Love. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the bucket. Love's got 7 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And it's Vucevic missing. Cleveland leading by 11. The drive by Green. It's stolen by Bradley. Drops in the breakaway layup. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now Green, and he has 28 points for the game. Here's Love, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Taylor's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Burke the pass to Torres. Love with the screen for Monroe. Passes it to Love. Vucevic with the block. And they get it back. Shot clock at 6. The second chance effort, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Magic trail by 11. Harris outside. The dish to Bradley. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
He showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Pass to Torres. They set the pick. The drive by Monroe. Rejected by Harris. Bradley against Taylor. Pick by Vucevic. Here's Becker. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Cleveland leading by 11. And Monroe kicks to Burke. There's the feed to Taylor. It's a pick by Love. The drive by Monroe somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Monroe's got his first 2 points of the night. Dishes it to Harris. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harris has got his second basket. From deep. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers on top, up 11. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, a great first half performance where you made tons of contributions. How does it feel out there for you right now?
It feels good to be up to half. It wasn't just me, it was the entire team. We've been executing, but we still need to do a better job on the defensive end if we're going to win this game.
Always crediting his teammates, guys. Kevin, we appreciate your time.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business. TCB. First things first. How about the job we've done in the paint offensively? It was men against boys down there. We've had our way with them. Our focus has to be operating as much as possible from the low block. If there was a real positive to be found, it was in transition. We made some really quick, sharp outlet passes and got some easy buckets on the break. That's where they might be most vulnerable. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. Nobody gave us a chance tonight, but we're right where I thought we'd be. But still, we're a long way from done. So let's keep our effort at 100% all the way to the end.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
That reach he's shown, Greg, has certainly been fantastic in getting to some of these shots. I mean, he looks like he's got telescopic arms out there.
So on the floor for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Vucevic, and it's Jensen in at the point. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Love. And Orlando has possession. Following this run, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Pick by Vucevic. Gordon kicks to Harris. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Oladipo outside. And it's Orlando with another.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And Augustine kicks to Love. To the wing right side. Love with the screen for Augustine. 6 on the shot clock. Love can't hit.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And the pass to Jensen. Vucevic is screen on Love. No good there off the double clutch.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. On the wing, Harris. Gordon with no one around. Second chance shot. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Vucevic.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And now let's check in on the 2 guards from around the league and see which one of them is playing the stingiest defense over the span of the last 10 games. Freak, number 1.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
I tell you what, I think he relishes those difficult assignments. I mean, he's such an intense competitor. Defense is what drives him.
It's stolen by Harris. He feeds it to Oladipo. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. From deep, Green. No good.
Boy.